Now, for most of my adult life, I've been interested in sound theology and doctrine. Largely, I think, because when I was a younger, zealous Christian, I followed whatever were the latest Christian fads of the day, which eventually led to spiritual disillusionment. Hence the motto of this channel, made the spiritual mistakes so you don't have to. Anyway, as a result, false doctrine and just plain sloppy theology are now like nails down a chalkboard to me. However, from my own earlier experiences and just a general observation of church life over the years, I've discovered that there are two basic kinds of heretics. And two of Jesus's own disciples were classic examples of this. Now, both Peter and Judas clearly had false ideas of who Jesus was and why he had even come. Both thought Jesus would establish an earthly kingdom which would rule the world. And being part of Jesus's inner circle of men, they expected to rule with him and live like kings. Yes, the prosperity gospel isn't new. However, in spite of Peter's own self-seeking motives and heretical views about Jesus, deep down inside, he truly wanted to do what was right and pleasing to God. So, when eventually confronted with who Jesus really was after the resurrection, he wholeheartedly gave up his bad theology and nutty ideas. Judas, however, had more than just bad theology. He also had a bad heart. He was in it only for himself. The Gospels tell us that as treasurer of Jesus' ministry, he would often steal from the donations. And of course, when Jesus didn't live up to his expectations, Judas sold Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver. Could you have ever seen Peter doing anything remotely like that? Now, likewise, there are both Peters and Judases in our churches today. There are those with some pretty nutty ideas, like I had when I was a younger Christian, and yet still have a genuine desire to serve and follow God. In time, when presented with sound doctrine about Jesus, they will come around. Unfortunately, there are those who will simply never give up their false beliefs and false doctrines because they've never really had a desire to serve God in the first place. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a share. And if you have just a few more minutes, then why not watch that video over there? And if you'd like to subscribe, then click on the ugly looking guy over there as well. Thanks so much. Go ahead and click. Yep.